Hello everybody, welcome to Nine Finger Mining. I'm Creed, your host, and today we're going to do another how-to video. Today we're going to learn how to make an in-bucket classifier. First off, I want to go over the 200 subscription thing. Thank you everybody for subscribing, watching, commenting. That video will be coming out soon. If you want to donate to the 5,000 subscriber thermos, email me. And don't forget, we still have Pager. Hopefully by the end of this how-to video, I'll earn a subscription, a like, a thumbs up, share, all that cool stuff. If you have any suggestions in the comments, leave them, please. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll be glad to share them. So let's go over that. Here you go. We have two buckets, 2 5-gallon buckets. Now, the key to make this thing a little easier is to have one bucket that fits inside the other one really easy. So you can really spin it super easy, okay? That's number one. Okay, that bucket we aren't going to do anything with. So we're going to set it aside. This is our bucket right here. Now, the main tool, the tools you're going to need are going to be a drill bit of some sort. There's other ways you could do this. You could use a jigsaw and cut it out. You could use a drill bit to get it out. I'm sure people have some other crazy ass ideas that you can use. You're gonna need your safety glasses, a set of snips, a marker, a drill or a grinder with a cutoff wheel, and a drill with a 1/4-inch drill bit. And you have to be able to put this in the chuck too. Okay. You're gonna need some metal. This is 1/8-inch already punched plate that I got from Seamless Contracting here where I live. We don't have a Menards. So I went to our local metal place and they had this, so I bought this. This is some stuff I've already had around. It's a little bit bigger than 1/4, but it's super strong, so we're gonna go ahead and use this to begin with. So, first off, you wanna take your drill bit. Here, let me make sure. Let me move that out of the way. Move all this so I can put the... Oh, and it's for various hardware. You'll just need a wing nut and a bolt, a couple washers. I mean, you can use a variety of things. I just decided to use these because they're really easy to grab. Easy to, to put in and out. Okay, so that's what I used. So let's set the bucket up here. Okay. You want to make sure the center of your bucket is still left in your bucket. Let me make sure we can still see it in the camera really well here. Get you a little bit closer maybe. There we go. Okay, we want to make sure we leave the center of the bucket. It's very important. You'll see why very shortly. So I took my drill bit, took the center out, I placed it around, evenly around here, decided to figure out where I liked it to make sure I left enough material to leave the center still here. You will see why. Put my drill bit back together. I kind of pre-did all this to make this video a little quicker. Then I lined up the bit with the hole. Made a mark and kind of poked the bit through by hand just to pre-start it. I did that to all the 4 holes. And I did it to the center already too. But it's a little different, so we're gonna use this one and drill out. Waller it out a little bit. Make sure your wing nut will fit in it just fine. Or whatever you use. Perfect. You'll see. That's why you need to leave the center there. We'll set that. Oh, don't want to forget our safety glasses. Don't want to be a bad, hey, you're a shitty instructor. You didn't wear your safety glasses. Trust me, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. Remember, I have 9 fingers. I know what I'm doing, okay? So, let's go ahead and set this bucket back down on the floor so I can get a good grip on it with my knees and my feet, because this is the dangerous part here, folks. Remember, I'm gonna move away from the glass showcase too a little bit with my leg here. Remember, trained professionals at home, don't do this unless you know what you're doing with tools. Remember, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Says the 9-finger guy. Okay, you're gonna wanna, no bucket, maybe. Hold this, because this bucket's gonna wanna spin on you now, so. And you just wanna hold, be very careful. Don't go wide open. If you go wide open, this thing's gonna bite and twist around and you're gonna get seriously hurt. Now, if you get hurt doing this, that's your own fault. I'm not telling you do it exactly like this. I'm showing you how to do this quick and easy, or you can go to the store and buy one if you don't know what you're doing. This is for somebody who actually knows how to use tools. So please, if you do not know what you're doing with tools, don't do this, okay? And don't try to sue me if you get hurt. So, this is just this is how I did it. I'm not telling you to go ahead and do it exactly like this, but this is how I did it. I went very slowly and very carefully and just very lightly. I don't push very hard and just kind of go. I'm gonna speed it up to do all 4 holes though.
And everybody, we have our trusty helper Diablo. He's a trained, certified helper too. He's a pro, right? You're a professional too. Are you inspecting?
And you notice I keep spinning this so this is away from me as much as possible. You don't want to accidentally get your clothes caught up in there because that can seriously hurt you very bad. So I try to keep this as far away from my clothing as I can. No long jewelry, no long hair, no really baggy clothes. This could be very dangerous if you're not paying attention. So please pay attention. So can a skill saw. Alright, as Diablo wants to eat the drill now. What is it, huh? Okay. Oh, you might want to put something down. You might make a mess at your house doing this, so I'd advise you to do it outside. But you will see here in just a few more minutes why we're not outside. So let me sweep this up. I'll fast forward, I'll pause, or whatever. Let me sweep this up real quick out of my way. Okay, we're done with this stuff now. Or with the drill bit anyways. Still need the drill. We'll still need the 1/4-inch bit, so we'll put that back in the chuck. If I make the tools look like they're super easy to use, sorry. Okay. Now we're gonna take our metal. Okay. We're gonna start out with the 1/4 or the 1/8-inch punch metal first because it's a lot lighter and it's a lot easier to work with. And then when we get done making the circle for that, we'll transfer, mark it on the harder steel, and then we'll take that outside and cut it. But I don't feel like cutting that. I don't want to cut that here in my house. I don't want to light a fire. So we're just gonna turn this over, trace it. Make sure you put some pressure down. I don't know if you can see. There you go, you probably see better now. My big fat head in the way. Put some pressure down and just trace it. Don't move it. Don't lick. Okay, set your bucket aside. There you go. Now you have your circled out circle, okay? I have to take these glasses off, folks. They're driving my eyes nuts here. Okay. Now we're gonna cut this out. This nice circle. Now we want to cut on the inside of the marker because remember we traced the outside. So, and it's okay, we don't want it to fit perfect either because we want it to go, remember this is outside of the bucket. So we may have to put this in and out of the bucket a couple times. To get it to fit perfect. There's our beautiful circle. Okay, let's see how well that fits in the bucket. Okay, now it's a little tight. Don't cram it in there. Okay, we want to trim it up a little bit because you'll see why. Unless this is the only size you want in your bucket. Diablo, get. Okay, keep checking it. That's also why we drilled the holes first. So if it does get stuck, look, that's actually perfect. You can actually, you know, push it out. Okay. So now that we have this as a perfect template, Diablo, get back, dude, please. Now this metal's bent, it has a little bit of a bow, so I'm gonna put the bow facing down. We'll put this on there, fits perfect. Get if anybody doesn't own a pit bull, they're the most super lovable dogs. You can tell they're most inquisitive, they want to help. And they're the most stubborn. They're like moving a big bag of concrete. Move. Nobody can see with your big head. This is not the Diablo show. Stay. 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 Go get the kitty. I'm sorry if you can't see, folks, because of Diablo. Alrighty, super hard to see. Sweet. All right, so we're gonna go outside and we're gonna cut this stuff. So let's head outside. All right, everybody, we are back. We are outside. It is, let me get to the weather here. All right, here we go. Here's what the weather is right now where I live. I'm appropriately dressed for the weather, as you can see. Okay, we are outside. I have to do this right here by my front door so we have light. I'll give you a little bit of glimpse of what it looks like everywhere else. Yep, it's just snowy. Oh, I gotta unplug my truck. Yep, so we can run the grinder. Okay, let me put you back down here and we will start having some fun. I'll start grinding or cutting with the grinder. And yes, in Alaska, in case you people down in the States don't know, yeah, in a lot of cold states, you have to plug your vehicles in because after it gets a certain temperature, they won't start after that. So, here we go. right, let's see if this fits in the bucket real quick. Yep, fits nice and tight. Good, we're golden. Okay, let's move our stuff off to the side so my girlfriend doesn't die. Plug the truck back in later. All right, let's go inside. See you downstairs. Woo! All right, everybody, we're back in the house. We're back downstairs, okay? Our quarter inch or whatever, a little bigger than quarter, fits in our bucket. See our big 4 holes? Those are our classifier holes. Okay, now we're gonna take that hardware we had earlier. That. We have the hole we drilled in the center. There you go. Easy to do. Bang, bang. Put your wing nut on it. Or whatever fastener you decide to use, like I said earlier. It's up to you. This is just some of the stuff I had sitting around. Tighten that on there. That's why I went with the big eyelet on it, so it made it super easy. And there you go. Boom. Okay. Next step. Remember the first piece of metal? Diablo, will you back up? Sit. Sit. You can be the audience. Sit down. You can watch and learn. Sit. You're not supposed to be in the way here. Okay, take this out. That sits in there nice and perfect. Remember the first piece we did? Drops in there, sits in there. Sweet. Now you have 1/8 inch, or yes, 1/8 inch classifier. So, what we're gonna do, that's why we have this ugly piece of wood here, so we can do this, okay? Boom, it all fits in there nicely. We can take our drill. Don't forget your safety glasses. Diablo, put your glasses on. Here. You need yours on too, dude. Okay, you gotta keep them on. Diablo, hey. You gotta look at me to make them work. I need them though, okay? Can I borrow them back? Okay, don't look. Okay, put some pressure down. I'm gonna drill a hole through the 1/8 inch stuff. Okay, that's that. Move the glasses. Get our washer. Okay. Now we can take this off of the block. That's the only reason we had the crusty block. See, now we can put this back through. Remember, folks, you can modify this however you feel. This is just a quick how to make your own. Right? Put your wing nut on there. Screw this on there. Get it nice and tight so it's not real floppy. Don't want it floppy, honey. Is there a bug? No. Get off the window. Tighten it so it's tight. There you go. Now you have an 1/8 inch classifier, bucket classifier. Check this out. Move. That goes there, that goes in there. We'll move this big block out of the way. See, there we go. You now can fill this up with water, preferably halfway or more if you're out in the river some way, you know, halfway. Hey, look, it's 9-finger-mining bucket. Halfway or more. And the only thing I have to say is if you put a bunch of rocks in there, don't go, yeah, and slam this down. That stuff's gonna come rushing out, come rushing up, and it's gonna go in your boots, and then you're not gonna have a very good day and you're gonna be pissed. So, take it easy, get a use for it, slosh it in there, spin it around, up and down, up and down. I do it in here, but like I said, I'm in my basement. And I can't have water go everywhere. So, there you go. Hopefully I've earned a like and a subscribe. And hey, if you want one of these, I'll sell it to you. So, check it out. That was simple, cheap, easy. I think the metal cost me $5 and I have a huge piece of it still at work. The buckets I just found, I mean, everything is just stuff laying around. You know, if you like what you saw, give us, you know, thumbs up, comment, right, Diablo? Don't step on the middle. Give us a like, a subscribe, and all that. And If you want to see Diablo in more videos, just keep watching. I'm sure he'll be involved like always. Don't you? We're gonna go out to the claim here some in the summertime and go mining, huh? You're gonna go sniff me some gold, hopefully. You're gonna sniff some gold, yeah. So, thanks for watching. I hope you learned some stuff. Be careful doing all this. Again, I have experience with power tools, so I may not use them to exactly strict standards, so you're on your own again. I'm not liable for anything that happens to you. This is how I did it. I'm not showing you how. This is how you have to do it. This is what I used, how I did it. Be safe, be careful. Nobody needs to get hurt. Like I said, I only have 9 fingers, so I've been hurt. We don't want that to happen to nobody. So please, use your brain. Don't be drunk, don't be stoned, don't be whatever. If you want, and it's up to you. I'm not liable if you get hurt. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Say bye, Diablo.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotions.